around season start, I remember I posted on Instagram like just a little small bump in the road because I thought it was basically nothing. But yeah, it turned out to be a bit bigger than a small bump in the road. At first, we didn't know how bad it was. We thought it was just something around my ribs. So we actually went for an MRI scan of the upper back, where I had the most pain. But the MRI was all good, so I just kept going to training and did what I could with a lot of pain. At that time, I think I actually did like handstand push-ups, and like the athlete I am, I'm used to having pain. So in my head, even as a physiotherapist, which is of course stupid, but in my head I thought like, okay, the MRI was good, so I just have to handle this pain. And I went to training every day, training with like tears because of the pain, but I thought like, this is just in my head since we didn't find anything. But at one point, I think it was causing more harm, not physically, but mentally. I wish my friends and my competitors, but especially my friends down at CrossFit Oslo, everything in this sport. But it was so painful to go down there every day, to see that they could do what I couldn't, especially since I didn't know if I could ever do it again at that level or at all.
I remember we talked about that 3 weeks prior, like now you've had pain in your upper back for a long time, you should maybe reduce the amount of training that is painful. And she kind of did, but kind of didn't.
I'm really stubborn, and I think that's what have gotten me this far. I remember my coach said to me that my biggest strength is that I want this so much, but my biggest weakness is that I want this so much. It turned out that we took the MRI of the wrong place because it was in my neck. So I think it was almost like maybe 1 month after we took the MRI from the upper back that we realized that the pain was coming from the neck. So the injury turned out to be a neck prolapse, among some other findings. And pretty soon I got the message that this could take up to years to get the normal function, and for me that would have meant that my career was over because of my age. Yeah. Med en gang jeg fikk skaden, så tror jeg vel kanskje at jeg skjulte det for det, mamma, en liten stund. For vi er jo veldig nærme, så vi ringes jo veldig ofte, og jeg husker at da tror jeg ikke jeg ringte på sånn 2 uker kanskje. Og da husker jeg du sa at jeg skjønte at det var noe. Ja, så når jeg da ikke hadde ringt på en stund, så var det jo egentlig for at jeg hadde fått svar på at det var nakkeprolaps.
Ja, for jeg følte jo at det var noe.
Ja.
Men samtidig så er det jo litt sånn at jeg var ikke helt sikker på om jeg tålte å høre hva det var.
Nei.
Og så er det jo, jeg følger det jo så mye på sosiale medier, så var det liksom så stilt. Og det var et dårlig tegn. Men jeg tror at med det samme det skjer nå, så jeg har jo tro på at jeg da kjente i hele meg, i hjertet ikke minst. Og at det var... Og den perioden unner ingen, hverken mamma eller datter å ha. Da var det helt forferdelig å være så langt bort.
Ja.
Ja, jeg så for meg det verste. Jeg er jo litt katastrofetenker også, og jeg var det da, altså. Det må jeg bare si, at jeg... Ja, det var noen dårlige bilder som kom i hodet, så... Ja, å ha en datter som er toppidrettsutøver, det er jo faktisk bekymringsfullt hele tiden. Og når det blir sånn alvorlig skade, og det var da når vi var hjemme i påska, det var jo kjempetrivelig, men samtidig så var det jo forferdelig fælt å se hvor plaget du var.
Ja, den fysiske smerten.
For når vi prøvde oss på en liten skitur, det var liksom sånn, du måtte stoppe før noen andre her. Og alle var så innstilt på at nei, nå snur vi, her skal vi være, her skal vi bare kose oss, og dere bare... Da kjente jeg veldig på å ha noen bilder derifra. Og da kjente jeg på at, ja, du har familie, altså.
Ja.
Sett.
Vi er litt rørt begge to. Forhåpentligvis bedre skitur i påsken i år. Men det blir ikke tur hjem til Mosjøen da. Så nå må du komme hit. The pain was like constantly, 24/7. If it's just like a muscular pain, when you warm up, it feels a bit better than when you're cold at home. But this time with the pain around my upper back, neck, and my left arm mainly, it was like a different type of pain, nerve pain, and I really struggled with just holding my own head. It's just really weird when you're used to being an athlete and push hard and do everything yourself, that you need so much help with everything. Like I couldn't clean my own hair, so Henrik had to put shampoo in my hair and clean everything when I was just like stabilizing my neck. Going from being an athlete training 3 times a day to this just the next day when you need so much help to just do like daily tasks. I think it was like mostly hard mentally because I'm just used to having a lot of pain. Yeah, it was really hard for the self-esteem, and I also feel like it was really hard to be Henrik.
Being an athlete, living with an athlete who can't do what athletes do, I don't know really if it was a good thing that I'm also an athlete, because I do really understand her pain and the pain of losing everything you worked for, at least the fear of it, in a way that I'm not sure if you can if you're not doing it yourself. But at the same time, I still had to get up, do the work, and I was probably a constant reminder for her. But it made me feel a bit guilty, like I was showing everything she couldn't do in her face every day. She went through, call it sorrow, call it depression, call it sadness, whatever you want. The feelings towards maybe having to stop what she has used 7, 8, 9 years of her life to get good at. As a boyfriend, it's hard to see that, and I try to help as much as possible, but it's only so much you can do. Like, her only wish at that point was to get back to training, get relieved from the pain, but that's kind of the only thing I can give her.
Stubborn as I was, I didn't like the answers I got from the first few doctors I went to. So naturally I went to another one and hoping to get a different answer. And naturally I didn't. The prolapse was there, a starting stress fracture was there, and the uncertainty about ever being able to do all the movements in CrossFit was there.
I think the differences in where she wanted to go and where doctors and I and her coach was pulling her, that's the hardest part. Like, she had to make calls each day. Like, am I gonna follow what they say or am I gonna follow what I feel?
Many years ago, before I had ever tried CrossFit, I played handball. And my dream when I was younger was to become a professional handball player. But because of an injury in my lower back, I had to quit. And I think that's a part of why I didn't want to quit now, because that has kind of haunted me for many years. Like, it took probably like 5 or 6 years before I enjoyed watching handball on TV after I had to quit. And I really didn't want that to happen this time. I think like you want to quit when you decide it for yourself, not when your body decided for you.